Right, so here we are with Woodlands, Wellington. We're not quite in our second season yet, but I'll be, just a few things have popped up, and I thought, I'm just gonna record this, and then we'll add that to the beginning of the first video of the second season. So that's what you're watching, and I do apologize for not uploading for so long. I did intend to build up a bit of a backlog, and I did, but just I had a lot less time than I anticipated, and making these YouTube videos has been more time consuming than I anticipated. So yeah, I have some catching up to do. I didn't have quite as much time to play as I would have liked. Yeah, but I told you guys in that I'm back video that I wasn't going to be regular all the time. There are going to be some hiatuses here and there. I try to keep them to a minimum, but it's going to take a while for me to be able to build up a sufficient backlog to avoid situations like these or like this in the future. But yeah, so here we are. We did get a mention in the league review for last season with Atsushi Shimano with his 14 assists, which shows really how important he was for us. You saw that in the last video where we had a bit of a roundup of season 1 ourselves. He scored a lot of goals as well. I think he was I think one of our players also had 15 goals, just like Shotaro Ihata. But he had played less games. I think, yeah, it's been a while. This I'm a bit gutted by. Apparently Young Lions were the biggest overachievers. No idea why. They finished 7th, 4 spots above their preseason expectations of 11th, but we were expected to finish, I think, 7th or 8th? Yeah, I think 8th. 8th, yeah. And we finished 2nd. That's 6 spots before, 6 spots above what was expected of us. So, yeah. I could have accepted Niigata Unicorns to get that trophy because they won the league despite being expected to finish, I think, 7th. So that I could have accepted, but this is just ridiculous. Anyway, we also had our Fans Player of the Year decided, which was, no surprise, Atsushi Shimano. Again, let's take one more look at his stats for last season. Well, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, mentions it here, but that's weird. Where are those assists gone? Anyway, 15 goals, 14 assists, 6 Player of the Match awards, and an average rating of 7.36. That's not bad at all. The best 11, I suppose that's, yeah, pretty much my best team. Yeah, that's a team I usually went for, except for, yeah, Chang Jae-yoon. He played a lot. Dollar as well instead of Sihavon, I think. But for the rest, I think that's pretty much my basic team. I switched around most of my attackers quite a lot. I'm not sure why Khalid Hamdawi is in here, because he wasn't really our best striker, if you ask me. Jang Jo-yoon was our best striker. But I guess statistically he scored more goals in less games, 7 out of 16 games, 13 out of 30. I suppose there's something to say about that, but it's not really a big difference. Yeah, anyway, moving on, we have also gotten off our fixture list, so our first game will be Tanjong Pagar. Oh, we have some fond memories of them. We beat them in the final stages of the championship last year. So, but they are a good team, so it should be an interesting way to measure our strength this season. And then we have our first away match in against Geylang International. We also have our last scheduled fixture against Balestier. Yeah. What else was there? We also were... Oh yeah, here. Now let's go for the season expectations first. So the board proposed a mid-table finish. I said, you know what? No, let's go for a top half finish, mostly because that raised our wage budget, because for a mid-table finish they only allowed 13.5k per week, so that would have meant no more transfers. Now I have some room, I have a little bit of room to play with, and I'm hoping to bring in at least one midfielder, perhaps a striker as well. And I have a few more positions that I would like to strengthen, but I don't think it's going to be possible with these tight budgets. Anyway, in the League Cup we were drawn in Group B with Harimau Muda B and Tanjong Pagar again. So we should be able to defeat these guys no problem. And Tanjong Pagar, we'll have to see. We should be able to get something against them. If you ask me, we should be able to defeat them, but I'm not sure how much of the momentum that we had last season we're going to carry on into this season, especially since, and this is another reason why this video has taken so long, the gap between the last fixture of one season, which is here, the 20th of November, or well, the 2nd of November is when the season ended, and then we had the Singapore Cup, the 20th of November, and the first game of the season is the 6th of February. So that is, that's not too bad. It's 2 months. Seems about right. I thought it was more. Oh well. That's probably because I've been dug in the transfer market. Really, I've been scouring around looking for players, and that makes time go slower. Right, so I'll come back to you in a little while when the first game of the season is coming up in about a month. So I'll play through this, and then I'll see you in a while. So yeah, till then. So here we are with the first game of the season. As you can tell, it's today, versus Tanjong Pagar. It's gonna be an interesting one, seeing as we have won our last 3 encounters with this team. They are pretty good, but we do have a decent record against them, so I am expecting a win today, especially since we're at home. I think, yeah, we're at home. So yeah, I am expecting a win. But first, let's take a little look at the transfer history. We strengthened a few positions that we didn't really have any players for last season. For left back, we loaned this player. I made a bid and got him, I think, for free. Yeah, probably his contract ran out, I think. Most of his stats are increasing, so that's good, and he's still only 22 years old. Yeah, so I think he's going to be playing a few games, but I've also signed this fella, Stefan Milosevic, who is French, and in my opinion he's a little bit better. He's got some slightly better technical stats, and he is a little bit quicker, and that is very important in this kind of league. Yeah, so I think he will be our first choice, and Mohana will be our second choice. Come to look at it, he's not slower. He's got the same pace, but defensively as well, his tackling is good. But look at this positioning, that's only 3. That's gonna need some improving. Yeah, so we will be playing Milosevic most of the time, but as you will see, there are some restrictions. Well, as you might remember from last season, there's some restrictions with regards to foreign players, so we might be using him, Mohana, in quite a few matches as well. This guy was the goalkeeper we loaned last season. Again, I managed to get him in on a permanent deal, which is good because our second best goalkeeper is Nazri Sabri. He's expected to improve a little bit, but not very much, and yeah, we needed a decent goalkeeper, and he did quite well last season for us. 37 goals conceded in 27 appearances. Could be better, but only 6 clean sheets. But yeah, I think we had a good season last year, and I wanted to keep some continuity in the team, and bringing him in certainly helps to achieve that goal. Especially at the back, you need to be a little bit consistent and continuous at the back, so you don't have to form new partnerships at the back too often, and make sure the communication is fluent. So yeah, Khairul Nizam is also a player we loaned last season, and again I got him on a permanent deal. He's got quite a decent report. He's our 3rd best striker, and I will be using him quite a lot, I'm quite sure of that. Yeah. Then Chris Anderson, he was really necessary, this transfer. I mean, quite a young lad from England, 5-star report. It's 4.5 stars now, and we needed someone like him in the center of the pitch, because all we had was Moon Soon Ho, and then you have Zia Huang, but he's 33 years old and he's declining, and I'm not really convinced that he will be sufficient for this season, despite having a 3.5-star report. So yeah, Chris Anderson, I think he's going to be really important for us. Again, a foreign player, so we gonna have to muck about a little bit with tactics and well, not with tactics, but with our selections. So, but more on that later. Here we have another one of our loan players from last season. Fazil Zailani is our 4th best striker. 2-star current ability and 3-star potential. Basically, he's the best we could get now. Because I was planning on buying. Should be on here, but he is not. Yeah, this guy as well. I was looking at him, but Niigata Unicorn don't want to loan him out to rivals within the same league. It's not here. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. We have taken him on trial. I think he's going to be a beast. If we could have signed him, he could have been a replacement for ThatFMDude, because he is earning so much more than he deserves. 650 euros per week. That's just far too much. And all of his physical stats are declining. I took a look at his development, and well, you can see for yourself his acceleration. Yeah, look at that. Last season, this time of year, he was at 13. Now he's at 10. Same thing with base. He was at 12. Now he's at 9. That does not bode well for the future, because it doesn't seem to be slowing down at all. So I'm afraid he's gonna go down, and he's gonna go down rapidly. So I wanted to bring him in, Gary Stevens, but he's Malaysian, and at the moment we already have 6 foreign players. So these 4 guys and these 2, and here's Gary, and we're only allowed 6 players in the entire squad to be foreign, and only 4 of them can be selected for the match squad. So it's a bit of a pickle. I wish we could have signed him, but yeah, I'm thinking about getting rid of ThatFMDude now already, and just buying Gary Steven. But I want to give him a little bit of a shot first. Show what he's worth still. If he does play well, I might keep him and just take a look at Steven in the next transfer window. But odds are I'm gonna sell him that way, or release him, because I'm not gonna be able to sell any of these players. I've tried. It's just not possible. And bring in Steven. And that brings me to the outgoing part of our transfers, and as you can see, all of these, they're just really bad players I've had to release on a free. See if this was our goalkeeper last season. Well, when I came here, this guy was the regular goalkeeper, I think. He played a few matches last season. Osman, nothing special. He's 26 years of age. He's not gonna improve. Not good enough for the first team, so I got rid of him. Just taking up wage budget, really. All of these guys, just not worth it. So I got rid of them. Right, enough stalling. Let's get on with the match. I've already selected my first team. So let's submit it. Yep. And hope for the best. It's the same tactic as last season, exactly the same. We have Jang Jae-yoon and Hamdawi, our best strikers last season. Up front, Shimano attacking midfielder, Anderson, Dollar and Moon Soon Ho. Central midfield, our new guy, Milosevic on left back, Abdul Samad and Sulaiman as central back, and Lau Meng on the right back, with Khalid in goal. So let's see. Carry on, fellas. We I didn't take a look at preseason, but we won all our games, and our last game we won quite convincingly. So I'm hoping. Oops, that's a little bit fast. I'm hoping for. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on key because I've been talking too long. So let's not make this video too long. This is gonna be a goal. No, it's not. Thank God for that. Yeah, so I can't remember what I was saying now. I'm going to put that slower a little bit. Maybe I should put it on extended because we haven't had a single highlight except for their little shot on goal. I'm not pleased at all. I'm not happy with your performance. We haven't had a single highlight. Granted, it was on key, but still, we're playing at home. You should be doing better. Alright, so here goes Milosevic, Moon Soon Ho, Shimano. Nope, Shimano was a beast last season. I'm hoping he can repeat his performances because he was crucial to our second place finish. And ooh, nice goal. Yeah, I still feel like we should have won the league last season. Still a little bit gutted, but I'll get over it if we if we win the league this season. And this is a good start, you know. Good start to the second half. Shimano with a great ball, and Jang Jae-yoon takes it first time. Great goal with his left foot as well. Ooh, this is a bit of a cock-up. Thank God. He, I think, was that the same guy who missed in the first half? Just glad his aim is off today. Ooh, that could be a red. Oh, that's a yellow. I thought that was a tackle from behind, so could be a red, but only yellow. Too bad. Here goes Abdul Samad. Milosevic, our new guy, who already got booked in his first game. That's what I like to see, you know, get stuck in. It's one of my instructions as well, I think. Yeah, get stuck in, so I think that's really important in this kind of league. This kind of team, when you're not really technically gifted or superior. Ooh, this is promising. No. Yeah, when you're not technically superior and you need to win the battles. So here we go. Jang Jae-yoon. Oh yeah, 2-0. We're going strong again. Good start. Ooh, great ball from Moon Soon Ho, feeding Jang Jae-yoon through. That's perfect. That's what I want to see. Going to make a few substitutions in a minute after this highlight. Ooh, that was close. I'm going to make some substitutions. I don't really want to take off Jang Jae-yoon, but I will take off Hamdawi and fair, I think he can play. Yeah, he can play advanced forward. I think they can both play advanced forwards, Sailani as well. But we're gonna go with Nizam, and that's going to be it. I think Anderson is the least of our central midfielders, but let's give him some time. Just new at the club, so we have two new players on the pitch, Anderson and Milosevic. I mean, Nizam is new as well. Ooh, no, that sucks. Right after I made those substitutions as well. That's poor defending. That's really poor defending. It's 2 against 1, and Wilkinson shouldn't have been able to get hold of that ball. Come on. Let's respond immediately. Yeah, Nizam is new as well, and our goalkeeper as well, but they were here last season as well, you know, just on loan. Ooh! Oh dear! That's his hat-trick. Oh my god, that was amazing. What a goal. What a goal, what a player. Jesus. I'm taking him off now, you know, giving him a standing ovation. Yeah. I'm gonna put Zanani in attacking advanced forward role. And go Swee. Still love that name. Surely you're better at central midfield already. Oh, you've played a few games last season at that position. Come on. I mean, this game should be in the bag, really, but I keep, you know, I stay cautious at all times. So, not going to be celebrating just yet. Alright. Come on. Just half a minute left. Come on. Yeah, that's it. 3-1. Great start to the season. We can be pleased with that. Yeah, we continue our domination of Tanjong Pagar. That's 4 games played and 4 games won against those guys. Yeah, Chang Ji-yoon, man of the match, without a doubt. Yeah, that's it. Decent debut as well for Anderson, I think, and for Milosevic as well. So, yeah, I think that's going to be it. Let's take a little look at our fixtures. I don't want to record too often, so I might just make a mid-season episode and then one at the end of the regular season, and then we have, you know, the playoffs, sort of. So I might come back. I think technically this is the first game of the second half of the season, but I might come back here or here. Depends really. Yeah, we'll see. I don't want to. Yeah, we'll see. I think probably this game, Hougang United. Seem to recall that we have not. Oh no, okay, we have a decent record against them. But we do have a score to settle for the League Cup, although we did settle it already, sort of. Anyway, I'm rambling. I think that's going to be it for now. nothing else to say. I'm sorry this is a bit disjointed, this episode. It's been a while, and yeah, I hope I'll be able to crack on and get these episodes out more regularly. So yeah, I keep saying so yeah. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and take care. See you.